Hello, before we begin today's video, can you please like, share, and subscribe to the channel because it actually helps expand the wonderful knowledge of NY and JPA weather and helps yours truly. So I really would appreciate it. So thank you, and as always, stay safe out there. Now let's get to today's video. Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Wednesday, January 14th, 2026. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino, CDM number 9. Well, we have a cold front slowly approaching the region. It's going to be pretty warm today, in fact, with scattered showers starting to develop around the area. For the most part, though, we have cloudy skies in place with temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 30s over the far northern interior, mid to upper 30s in your suburbs, lower to mid 40s on the coast, and even a few upper 40s showing up around Philadelphia. So clearly we have warm air surging northward, and this is just a rain threat. No threat for any type of ice or snow yet. So for today, we'll continue to see the radar light up here with scattered showers. Of course, let me refix this. Sorry about that. From our WeatherTap surface map and radar, you can see the showers starting to develop. Now, a lot of this is not reaching the ground yet, but that will change as we move on through the day, especially for the afternoon and evening hours. Not expecting anything heavy, but do watch out for a few slick roadways here and there. This cold front is our first cold front. This cold front is the main event. This one back here really has some really impressive cold that will build in as we move on through the weekend. And next week, well, hopefully you didn't put away your winter coat. I wouldn't advise it anyway, but it is going to get very cold, much like what we saw in December. So definitely be prepared for that. So with this setup here, we were supposed to have the potential for a storm or two for this weekend. Now, I talk about this in great detail in the premium video today of why this setup is not exactly the most favorable. And I show some of the features that we are looking at and what to actually track as we move on through the next 48 hours, because our friend, the GFS, yesterday afternoon produced a rather interesting solution for Sunday and Monday. And I explain why that solution most likely is not going to be the case. But if you really want to track it, I show exactly what to look for. And hint, it's not the snow maps or trends on snow maps. It's something far more complicated. But in the meantime, we could see our infrared satellite pictures. See these cold cloud tops starting to develop here. This is a sign of increasing lifting, and we're going to see those showers develop as a result of that lifting. And then here we have our short waves. Now, if this was all perfectly timed, well, things could be getting interesting. But because this features a little bit faster, that means this feature is a little bit weaker and this feature is a little bit stronger, which means that any type of development for a major winter storm is going to happen towards the Gulf of Maine and not towards us. What we will be dealing with is essentially a slow-moving Arctic cold front. So for today, scattered showers. Tomorrow, temperatures fall with an increasing threat for scattered snow showers and then a few flurries lingering on Friday. So let's dive into this forecast for today. Again, watch out for those scattered showers. Warm today with high temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 40s over the northern interior, generally upper 40s to lower 50s along the coast. A few mid 50s are going to be possible around the Philadelphia metro in the Delaware River Valley. For tonight into tomorrow morning, our cold front starts to move through with a wave of low pressure, and that's going to lead to some scattered showers initially, changing over to scattered snow showers as the cold air builds in. Lows tomorrow, as the cold air is building in, will range from the mid-20s to lower 30s over the northern interior, lower to mid-30s in the Delaware River Valley, and mid to upper 30s along the coast. So that basically follows this wave of cold air getting into the region. And so with that, we'll have the threat for a few widely scattered snow showers and flurries heading into Thursday afternoon, tomorrow afternoon, with high temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 30s over the northern interior, mid to upper 30s in the Delaware River Valley, and upper 30s to lower 40s along the coast. But understand, those high temperatures are going to be like in the mid to late morning hours, and in the afternoon, temperatures continue to free fall. By the time we get to Friday morning, we have a threat for a few flurries, but nothing really too significant. Again, watch out for some slick roadways and parking lots and sidewalks because temperatures will be way down, looking at Low temperatures in the single digits to lower teens over the northern interior, mid to upper teens in the suburbs, upper teens to lower 20s in your urban areas. High temperatures with scattered cloud cover. Still can't rule out a flurry, with high temperatures ranging from the upper 20s to lower 30s over the northern interior, lower to mid 30s along the coast. On Saturday, we'll have a cold front off the coast with a few short waves passing through, producing the threat for a few scattered snow showers on Saturday. Again, nothing heavy, but you could pick up a dusting or two in some locations, especially on cold surfaces. Look for low temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 20s over the northern interior, upper 20s to lower 30s in your suburbs, lower to mid 30s on the immediate coast and in your urban areas. High temperatures range from the lower to mid 30s over the northern interior, mid to upper 30s along the coast. So snow showers in the sky, right, in the air, but in reality, not a lot of accumulation here. Now on Sunday, this is where a lot of people have been emailing me about, very concerned. That's our low pressure system out here. Again, the focus here is out east. Can't rule out a few snow showers and flurries, especially on the very edge of here. But I think the bulk of the precipitation remains off the coast. Again, more details on that in the premium video discussion this morning. Look for temperatures on Sunday to range from the upper teens to lower 20s over the northern interior, mid to upper 20s in the suburbs, upper 20s to lower 30s in your urban areas. High temperatures in the mid to upper 20s over the northern interior, lower to mid 30s in the Delaware River Valley, mid 30s along the coast. On Monday, look for a sky cloud cover. Still can't rule out a flurry or two with these troughs moving on through the region. Look for low temperatures in the lower to mid teens over the northern interior, upper teens to lower 20s along the coast. High temperatures in the lower to mid 30s over the northern interior, mid to upper 30s along the coast. On Tuesday, again, rinse and repeat, sky cloud cover, a few flurries here and there with some of these troughs passing on through. Low temperatures in the single digits to lower teens over the northern interior, lower to mid-teens along the coast. High temperatures in the single digits to lower teens over the northern interior, mid to upper teens along the coast. So Tuesday looks to be a very, very cold day. On Wednesday, we'll watch a little weak area, low pressure, possibly producing a few flurries and snow showers, but that is pretty much about it. Look for low temperatures in the single digits to lower teens throughout the region. High temperatures will range from the lower to mid 20s over the northern interior, mid to upper 20s along the coast. So that's our forecast for today. Of course, I will see you tonight at 8 p.m. for our live chat. And in the meantime, stay safe out there. Thank you for watching today's video. I really do appreciate it. But if you want to help the channel out even more, and myself, of course, you might want to check out Premium Consulting Membership, which provides amazing content and information that you get beyond the daily video that you see Monday through Friday. So what do you get? Well, you get updates every day in the premium dashboard, starting with, of course, checking out the latest winter forecast or other seasonal forecasts throughout the year, live coverage room where you can ask me questions live and I respond usually within a few minutes. Also, the latest holiday updates, how the weather will impact that upcoming holiday. If you are into landscaping or you work in landscaping, should I say, you will get the latest details on whether or not rainfall will be a threat and impact your job. And of course, there is all the other content. The zoomed in impact map, the severe threat analysis, long range thoughts, the premium consulting video, and also energy analysis, seasonal analysis, additional analysis when the storms get really tricky, winter storm overviews, and when the tropics gets really active, all of the updates, including the individual storms and the overview as well. And if you're a business owner, we also have a specific impact forecast for you guys as well, your own weather map. So let's take a look at the prices. Pretty fair. $15 a month gets you all this information. If you're looking for a little bit of a discount, you can also have a yearly at $150 and quarterly at $60. And also, for all of you business owners out there, you have the ability to get your own web page, your own consulting analysis based on what you need every day in the morning, updated Monday through Sunday without any delay. And of course, you can call me up as well and have that one-on-one consultation. So all this and more at NY and JPA Weather. Thank you as always for being a subscriber and watching the videos. But if you're looking for a little bit more, this would definitely be one of the ways to do so. So in the meantime, stay safe out there.